Hello friends, welcome to the another part of multi-bagger stock part 6. Friends, I already discussed with you regarding the many other stocks like Magma Corp, SSC Limited, Arvind Limited, Exide Limited, and they all have been become a successful call for myself and for other those who have watched my videos, friends. Okay, and here in this series there is another stock which is not a multi-bagger stock, but it is a safe and best investment stock for the upcoming 4 to 5 years, friends. Okay, in past that stock I have discussed like Magma Corp and NCC Limited, they all were there like that they will give you super return in just a 1 month to 2 months. Okay, but this is a stock GAIL Limited, is Gas Authority of India Limited. Okay, this is a government organization, and this particular stock is generally based for the long-term investors only, friends. So friends, those who are willing to gain a much more amount of return from the stock, then it is better to stay away from the stock, because this is the stock for only for long-term investor, friends. Okay, so here myself Pruthvi Maurya, founder of CA Notes Funda Concepta, and today I will going to discuss about the fundamental analysis as well as technical analysis of the stock. And as I always do the litmus test of every stock. Okay, so we will do that particular thing also in this particular series. So friends, this is our fast successful buy and the call that I have given to all of you, friends. In during the past 3 months, I have made a video of Arvind Limited. At that point of time, the price was almost around 20 rupees, friends. And today's current market price, if I talk about today's current market price, the company is having a good amount of price of 36 rupees, and which is given almost around 80% return to every one of us. Second stock is all about 20 SSC Limited, which I have prepared 2 months ago. At that point of time, the price was almost about 28 rupees, and now the market price of the stock is 37 rupees, and which is almost given 32% return. Third stock, which is my very favorite stock, that is Magma Corp, that I also made 2 months ago only. The price at that point of time was 13.5, and the price current market price is 36 rupees. It has almost given 166% return from this particular stock, friends. After that, next part was almost about GAIL Limited, in which I have given prepared the video 3 weeks ago only, at the price of 40 rupees, and now the market price is 51 rupees, and which is almost given 27.5% return in 3 weeks only. And last final part video that I made was almost around Exide Limited, that I made 2 weeks ago. That also was not a multi-bagger stock, friends, but it is a super investment stock, not a multi-bagger, friends, super investment stock. And today's market price is 175. Okay, which has almost given the 14.7% return. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's have a look over the GAIL Limited. So friends, let's have a look over the index, what I am going to discuss in this particular video. So first thing I will going to discuss is about the company, services provided by the company, litmus test of financial statements, future and growth of share, and target price and stop loss. This is a particular content. It is always there in my all of the videos. Okay, so let's have a look over the managing director of the company. Manoj Jain is a new managing director of the company, which has been appointed in October 2019 by the government of India. Okay, by the way, friends, GAIL Limited, that is Gas Authority of India Limited, is a government organization, and or I can say the public sector undertaking of our India. Okay, so let's have a look over what the business segment that the company is dealing in, friends. Let's have a look one by one over what the company is doing, friends. Okay, so friends, the company is engaged in natural gas transmission, and the company is having a 12,200 kilometer transmission, and 9,000 kilometers further they are expanding for the transmission of gas across the country, friends. Because friends, LPG, CNG, and LNG, all these three fuels are the future upcoming, I can say the fuel that will be going to replace the petrol and diesel. Okay, and you can see from the Reliance that the Mukesh Ambani has also started to come in this particular industry. Okay, and expanding in the gas sector with the various other companies, because many of us are considering that petrol and diesel will not last for upcoming 30 to 40 years, friends. Okay, so this is the future analogy, and the company GAIL Limited is having almost around 60 to 70% market share in the natural gas transmission and marketing in India. Okay, and contribute 60% of the natural gas sold in India. and various other companies are there in the gas sector that I will go and discuss in upcoming slides. So companies also engaged in manufacturing of natural gases, the gas, and also distribution of gas across the country. And companies generally operating from Delhi from a central region and providing the services to all the region. It can be west, north, south, and east. So because of the location, central location, the companies are always able to transmit their gas pipelines and distribution of gas in a simple manner. Companies also having a petrochemical business of 15%, which is quite I can say the very minimum amount of business is there in petrochemical. So as we all know that the petrochemical business will be slide down in the coming 5 to 10 years, because as CNG is a very clean fuel, okay, and the petrol and diesels are the very most polluted environmental fossil fuel, okay, which are causing a huge amount of harm in our environment. Okay, so this was all about companies with the segment. And apart from that, friends, the companies also engage in gas sourcing and upstream. Companies having a 10 global LNG portfolio marketers, because companies also transporting their gas pipelines to various other countries like USA and Australia. Okay, so you can see, friends, that how potentiality that the company is having, because the company is transporting their gas pipelines across the world also to the countries like USA and America. Okay, and the company is also having an investment in America, Europe, and various other foreign countries, friends. So this is a basic, I can say, the advantages for this company, because various other companies are like they're like Adani Gas, Andhra Pradesh Gas Limited, Gujarat Gas Limited. They are not having this much amount of potentiality, and this is the market leader I can see in the gas sector, friends. So this was all about the company's promoter and the company's business segment. Let's have a look over the important part of the stock analysis, that is the litmus test of financial statements. Let's have a look over the financials, what the company is having good about it. Okay, friends. So I will going to highlight what are the important points that we have to see in this particular stock, and why I am considering this stock as a safety investment stock, safe, or I can say very good investment stock as compared to the other stocks. Okay, so current market price is 101 rupees, and 52-week high low is 148. This is not a good, almost about the matter. Book value, friends. Company's book value is almost around 109 rupees, and current market price is 101, friends. So I can say that predictably the company is trading quite low as compared to its book value. So this is a good, I can say, small advantages, but the company is having a much more advantages as regarding to our preceding points. Okay, so second point is all about stock PE, friends. Stock PE is almost around 5 rupees, and industry PE is almost around 19 PE. Okay, so it means the company's stock is trading quite below the industry PE. Okay, so this is the first advantage that I can say. Companies are return on capital employed, friends. The company's return on capital employed is 20%, which is quite more than the ideal ratio of 10%, friends. Because a company which is having a return on capital employed of 10% is considered as a normal company, but the company is having a more than 10% of capital employed. So this is a good advantage for this company. And apart from that, 19% is a return on equity. Okay, and the company's sales growth, because the company's it is always considered, because sales growth is always a good sign for the company's growth, because if the sales are not growing, so it doesn't mean what is the book value of the company. Okay, so sales, considering the sales growth is also a quite important factor for the consideration of analysis of stock. So companies growing by year on year at the percentage of 14%. So this is a major sign of this stock. So 2 points we have to consider, friends. Stock PE is less than the industry PE, and its company sales growth is quite higher, and company's return on capital employed is more than 10%. So 3 points are the advantages that we have seen by now. Fourth advantage is that the company's EPS, earning per share, is 19 rupees per share, friends. Okay, so this is a good advantage. Fourth advantage we have seen. Fifth advantage is that the company's debt upon equity is 0.13, friends, which is very less, because being as a large cap company, the company is having a 0.13 debt upon equity ratio, friends. So this is a good sign, and the promoter is always instituted, and the government of India always focusing upon this particular company, because if this is a premium public sector undertaking by the government, because GAIL is a future upcoming I can say the company for the government, which will give utmost return for the government. So government is also providing a much more amount of funds to this particular company, so that the company can sustain in the long run also. Okay, so last point is almost about litmus test is the profit growth. It's also increased by 24%, friends. So this is the 5 to 6 points that I can say this is the advantages for the company. So friends, you might be consider that why many other companies are also there, like Indraprastha Gas, Gujarat Gas, Gujarat Petronet. They are also having a good amount of financial. So let us check how well differentiated this company is with other companies. Let's have a look over the peers. Okay, so we are having 7 companies in major in the gas sector. Let's have a look over the P. So if we just take a look over the various other P's of the another company like Indraprastha, Adani Gas, Mahanagar Gas, Gujarat Petronet. So which company's P is very low? So GAIL means Gas Authority of India is having a very less PE as compared to its industry PE. So this is the main advantages. And second advantage is dividend yield, friends. Because if you take a look over dividend yield, means company is always giving, Gas Authority of India is always giving 6 to 7%, 7 rupees per share a dividend every year. Every year, friends, every year. And in year 2020, we are expecting more dividend like 8 to 9 rupees, as because in the upcoming 10 days there is also an EGM for this particular company, friends. So as far as cutting dividend concerned, the company is consistent in paying dividend to their shareholders, friends. This is the second advantages. And if we take a look over the sales, the company is having a higher sales in gas sector as compared to the other companies, friends. And this is the 3 main points that I can say the company is having. Okay, let's have a look over its profit and loss statements on the basis of year on year. Okay, friends, so this is the year on year 2009 to 2020. The company's net profit has always been in positive. Okay, and also it's always been increasing by year on year. 3,000 crore, 4,000 crore, 4,500 crore, 4,300 crores, 4,700 crore. In between, the profitability has been down, but after that, the company has recovered like anything. The company has recovered in their operation, friends. Okay, so this is the main side that the company has always been the profitable company, and the company has never faced a loss situation in their past. Okay, so this is another advantage that I can see in terms of net profit. Okay, balance sheet is also very clear. You can check in detail, friends, if you want to have. Okay, and as far as regarding the cash flow, because as companies having a much more amount of doing a much more amount of investment, the company's cash flows has been decreasing by some of the amount in between. Okay, but this is not a main concern because the company is always performing well. Company's clearing is dead, so this is a good sign for the company. We should not look at the cash flow of the company because in the long run, the operation and the profitability of the company will be the main important point in future. Okay, as far as second ratio that we all have discussed, and let's have a look over the shareholding pattern of this 3 months, because March to June shareholding is quite essential. As far as we see, the promoters holding, they have increased their holding by 0.04%, and as far as regarding the direct institutional investment, they have increased their stake by almost around 1%, and government has reduced their stake because government is in the high illiquidity stage, because government requires more and more amount of money. So government is trying to sell out their stake from the many other companies so as to get liquidity in their hand to manage the citizens of the country. Okay, public retail institutional investors have been decreased their stake. This was all about the company's position shareholding pattern of last 3 months, friends. So let us have a look over the litmus test, friends. So if we talk about the company P ratio, it is quite less than the industry pay, so it is a favorable thing. PB ratio, price to book ratio less than the book value, favorable situation. Financial performance consistent and favorable, friends. If we talk about profitability, the company has not made any of the loss. Debt upon equity is quite low. It is less than the 0.5%, and cash flow is also having consistent in year-on-year basis. And EPS is more than 10 rupees, so it is a quite consistent and favorable for all of us. And if we talk about the overall performance of the company, so it is very favorable for all of us, friends. So let's have a look over. This was all about the fundamental analysis of the company, friends. Let's have a look over the technical analysis and the chart analysis, because in order to gain a money, we should have a proper technical analysis also. Okay, friends. This is a chart, friends. I hope you might be getting clarity. Just a minute, friends. Okay. So, friends, if we talk about the analysis, friends, I have drawn the channel chart here, and if we just take a look, the companies formed a bullish channel. Okay, as far as you can see that the channel is going upside move, and if we talk about the volumes have been quite increased as compared to the past. Okay, so volumes have been very high in this particular stock, and delivery percentage is also high. So let's have a look over the resistance and a support level in this particular stock. So, friends, our first resistance will be in this particular stock will be 104 rupees, friends. 104 rupees will be the first resistance for all of us, friends. If the company's stock cross 104 rupees, friends, just a minute, friends, 104 rupees, friends, then in that case the next target will be about of 110 rupees, and after that, if the company crosses that 110 rupees breakout level, then the company's share price will go almost around 118 rupees, friends. But, friends, as market has been I can say get a good momentum in the past 3 months, all the market have been in the all-time high. Many of the stock have been risen. So as far as my concern, if there is a crash, okay, there are other chances, because after the US election there are the huge amount of chances that the market will crash and will correct for some time, some of the extent, friends. Okay, so I want to say that it is a long-term stock. Okay, do not expect that if you today invest, so you will earn almost about 100% return, 200% return. Forget about this, friends. You will get a minimum return of almost around 18 to 20% return in this particular stock within a 6 months period time, friends. So you have to wait for this. And if I talk about the 3-month time, friends, so in 3 months the company stock will be almost around 118. That's my promise to all of you, friends. Okay, that's I always discuss with you all. And suppose if the market crash, so what will be our first support level? It will be almost around 81 rupees. Will be the first support level for all of us, friends. Okay, if 81 level support level goes down, then our final support level will be 65 rupees, friends. 65 rupees will be our final support level, and I promise you, friends, the company's price will go below 65 rupees, friends. This is the final target for this company, because companies is performing like anything in past. And if we talk about the CNG and the PNG gas, these are the cleanest fuel in earth. And if we talk about the environment friendly, friends, this is the cleaner fuel. So do not be panic about this particular stock that यार इस कंपनी का क्या होगा, क्योंकि पेट्रोकेमिकल जो बिजनेस है उसमें काफी कंसर्न है लोगों को कि ये कंपनी का जो स्टॉक है 5 साल तक सही है, फिर उसके बाद बंद होने के चांसेस काफी ज्यादा है. पर अगर आप अभी से इस गैस सेक्टर में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, फ्रेंड्स, तो काफी ज्यादा पॉसिबिलिटी है कि आपका जो रिटर्न है डबल हो जाएगा, फ्रेंड्स. ओके, सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द चार्ट एनालिसिस. चलिए बात करते हैं, फ्रेंड्स, हमारा जो बाइंग कैसे होना चाहिए, फ्रेंड्स, वो समझ में आना चाहिए, फ्रेंड्स. चलिए फ्रेंड्स, मैं आपको 75 का लेवल बताया है कि अगर मैंने जो एनालिसिस फ्रेंड्स मैंने बीटा से किया है, और जो कंपनी का वोलेटिलिटी इंडेक्स है उसके हिसाब से मैं बता रहा हूँ, फ्रेंड्स. कंपनी का जो प्राइस है फ्रेंड्स 75 से लेकर 110 का रेंज है, फ्रेंड्स. आप इस रेंज में बाय कर सकते हैं, फ्रेंड्स. ओके, और बाइंग का जो रेंज होगा, फ्रेंड्स, क्योंकि ये स्टॉक ऐसा है, फ्रेंड्स, कि आप कभी भी एक साथ 1000-2000 स्टॉक मींस आपका जो पूरा इन्वेस्टमेंट आप डाल नहीं सकते, फ्रेंड्स. तो आपको एक स्ट्रेटेजी आपको अडॉप्ट करनी पड़ेंगे, फ्रेंड्स. अगर सपोज आज शेयर का प्राइस 100 रुपीज है, तो आपको 30:20:50% का रेशियो लेकर चलना पड़ेगा, फ्रेंड्स. सपोज आज 100 का रेट है, सपोज कल 99 हो गया, तो एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम जस्ट इन्वेस्ट 30% ऑफ योर अमाउंट. ओके, एंड आफ्टर दैट इफ सपोज मार्केट goes 10% up from the 99 rupees, then invest 20% of the amount. Okay, and suppose if market goes down by 10% of this particular stock from 99 to almost around 90 rupees. Then invest 20% amount of stock. Okay. After that, from 90 level, if stock price from goes from 90 to 10% up, means 99, or it goes reverse by 81 rupees, then invest 50% of the amount and just close this particular stock for the 4 to 5 years, friends. Just 4 to 5 years is not a bit, I can say the much more time period, friends, because if you want to have a safe investment, this is a safe investment that you will never get before. Okay, so this is the buying needs and the buying criteria that everyone should follow before taking a position in this particular stock. Okay, so what are the key takeaways from this stock, friends? This is a stock for only for long-term investors. 1 to 2 years is a minimum requirement. Second, SIP. We should invest SIP like a SIP, small amount that I have been given, 30%, 20%, and 50%. No direct investment, no full investment is required in this particular stock, and no accident in between, friends, because price will go 60 rupees also. There are chances, but you will not lose your investment. This is my promise to you, friends. Okay. Third point is all about, for now, take position, because position is the main thing in this particular market, because the market has corrected like anything. 50% correction is a very good thing and a crucial thing also, and which is also I can say the very daring thing, because market has recovered as per because none of the experts are predicting that the market will correct like more than 50%, but the market has corrected. So you have to take a precautionary measure. Do not do much more amount of investment in this particular scenario. Just take a position in any of the stock that you are doing, friends. Okay. Fourth point, no intraday in this stock, friends, because friends जो stock का movement है, friends, वो काफी slow है. आपको इंट्राडे में कुछ प्रॉफिट नहीं होगा, फ्रेंड्स. अगर थोड़ा लॉस भी हो सकता है, पर जो वोलेटिलिटी है, फ्रेंड्स, वो काफी धीमे धीमे जा रही है, फ्रेंड्स. कभी भी स्टॉक 5%, 5 रुपए, 10 रुपए कभी प्लस नहीं होगा, धीमे धीमे होगा, आराम से होगा, फ्रेंड्स. इसलिए स्टॉक में आपको टाइम लेना पड़ेगा, फ्रेंड्स. ये हमारा फोर्थ कैटेगरी है. फिफ्थ, A+ कैटेगरी का स्टॉक है, फ्रेंड्स, जो आपको कभी भी रिस्क लेने की जरूरत नहीं है. 6, leading CNG and PNG supplier in country with 70% market share in oil and gas sector. 7, high dividend paying company, friends. फ्रेंड्स, अगर आपको ये स्टॉक में कुछ भी नहीं मिलता है तो फ्रेंड्स आपको डिविडेंड तो आपको मिल जाएगा. 6 से 7 रुपए पर शेयर मिल रहे हैं, फ्रेंड्स. ये काफी ज्यादा है इन टर्म्स ऑफ गैस सेक्टर, बिकॉज गैस सेक्टर में कोई भी कंपनी नहीं देती इतना बड़ा डिविडेंड का अमाउंट, फ्रेंड्स. सो आपको ये 7 पॉइंट्स आपको याद रखना है इस पर्टिकुलर स्टॉक के रिगार्डिंग, फ्रेंड्स. Okay, so this was all about the stock, and I hope you like this video.